everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today's random video is going to be a new product from SoundCore by Anker. Again, I am not sponsored by these guys or anybody. I just buy a lot of their products. As you can see, got the headphones, earbuds, a couple more there. I mean, I do like their products a lot. However, they did send me this, but they didn't ask for any reviews or anything. It was a beta test. Now that the official version is out, I'm able to share with you the features and the original beta test that we did. So it's not going to come like this. They have a packaging and everything just like all their other products. But these are the SoundCore Frames. These go around your ear, and you could attach whatever frame you want, and that they are detachable. So you heard that correctly. The other box, which I thought the actual earpieces were gonna come in this box, but it didn't. So here are two more. This is a blue filter glasses. You have some aviator ones, and then your regular casual going out. So that's what they sent me. This is instructions, charger, and all kinds of things like that. So this is really not important right here. But the meat of it is here. I think the ones that are coming out don't come with these frames. Like I said, these were test frames only to see which ones people enjoyed most. You know, me personally, I like these two. I'm not an aviator fan to wear, but I like them because they're wider. And I don't mean wide like they look funny on the face. Just that these look super short, and they actually fit shorter. The design is cool, but I just wish they were just a little bit wider, and it'll be good. How does this whole thing work? Here are the frames. Well, the frames, the earpieces. So let's just go with this one regular. Go ahead and take them off. All right. So these are the blue filter ones. In the feedback that we've had, a lot of people were asking for prescribed frames so they could get their own, prescribed lessons for them. I don't know if they're coming out with that type of frame, but that would be cool for you guys who wear prescription glasses. So here are the frames. This is where everything, the magic happens. Everything is inside. As you can see, just on the other side as well, there's going to be a little sensor there. That is what turns on and off. It's also touch sensitivity, which right here on the SoundCore logo, that is where you're gonna tap, play, double tap, swipe, all of that stuff. Same thing on this side. SoundCore logo. How do these install? Simple. That's it. There's one. And there's two, and that's how they look. Couple features now. They have an auto play pause feature. Like I said, the sensors are in here, so as soon as you put them on, you'll hear like a little ding, and then the music will resume or the music will stop, depending on at what point you took them off. Turn them off. You just take them off your face. Set them. You don't have to set them down, but as long as they're off your face for about 2 minutes, I timed it, it'll turn off. As mentioned before, the SoundCore logo is actually the swipe feature. In the SoundCore app, you're able to customize the swiping and the double tap feature to these frames. So for me personally, on the left side is my track, my forward and previous. If I go from back to the front, it's the next track. If I go from the front to the back, is the previous track. And on the right side is the volume. Same if I go from the from the back to the front, volume up, and the other way, volume down. The speakers are four speakers, One there, one here, there, and then on the outside, one there, and one there, for a total of 4 speakers. Now, one thing to note is that these SoundCore frames are not going to be like the buds. The buds, they actually use your ear to create that heavy bass, or pretty much just that bass. Because these are open, your bass is not going to be that loud. So don't think you're going to get a real thump off of it. With that being said, who are these for? Well, it varies. If you're walking, you're going to hear your music, but you're also going to hear the environment, because there's nothing blocking the outside noise. There's no cancellation, no noise cancellation or anything like that. If you're in the office now, so these, like I said, these are blue filter lenses, blue light filter lenses. If you're in the office, if you put them super loud, then yes, they're gonna come out through all the speakers and someone's gonna hear you. But as far as like leaking really loud, where you might be having like a private conversation, well, that's up to you. I mean, people will hear you. You put it low, they're not gonna hear you. They work pretty good. Well, if they're disconnected, the quickest way to turn them on is just put them on your face. Like I said, those sensors are gonna sense that they're on you, and then there you go, right there, it's connected. I don't know if you could hear that. Let me try to get closer. This is full volume. So if someone's wearing them and I'm like just a foot off from the camera, I am gonna hear them. Here I'm at mid volume and I don't hear them. So mid volume, I guess, is pretty good. And just to show you, I'm gonna go ahead and put them on. I just want you to see the play pause button. So they're on my face right now. You could probably see me from the reflection. I'm gonna take them off. You see how they pause. And as soon as you put them back, yeah, you can see me from the reflection. As soon as you put them back, you'll hear a little beep, and they resume playing. Now, let's say you don't want these. All you have to do is just pull. Make sure you get a good grip from the frame and the earpiece itself. Pull that one, and it's off. Let's put this aside. Let me show you the sport one. Pop them in there, and there you have it. See, these are pretty cool. However, the frames are real flat. And as far as me, I don't have a big head. I have a relatively small head actually, but they still fit kind of tight. Overall, the weight to this, you won't notice it. They're just like any other sunglasses. One thing I will say now that I mentioned about my head size is, if you do have a small head, this last piece right here does like protrude past the head, at least for me. So that's one thing to bear in mind. The sizing for it, I don't know if they have different sizing. I believe they don't on the official version. I think it's just one size right now. But for me, like, my ear would stop here, and then the rest looks like it's just shooting out. Real quick, I'm gonna go over the app. Once you have it connected, this is how it's gonna come up. You can change the frame. So here on the app, it shows you there should be more frames. These are all the frames I'm assuming they're gonna be coming out with. I haven't checked them on the website, but that's more than what I was provided just to do the beta test. So some of the other features. Okay, so now they disconnected. You see? So let me go ahead and just put them back on. I don't know if you heard the chime, and there it goes. We're reconnected. All I did was just put them on my head. So some of the app features, privacy mode, your equalizer, and your custom IQ. The equalizer is only several. It's not like their buds, where their earpieces, where they have a lot. So here's only some of those. You could calibrate this, and we're wearing detection. That's the play pause feature. If you turn it off, obviously, you take them off, nothing's gonna happen. Now you have the controls, and I'm not sure what's going on with the app and right here, but if you go to the double tap, like I mentioned, it's only play and pause. Play, pause, voice assistant, or nothing happens. I'm not too worried about voice assistant on these SoundCore frames, so I'll just use the play and pause on either earpiece. Now your swiping feature, where I said you swipe on the SoundCore logo, here are your options. These are mine, but you can only do the track next, previous, and then the volume controls up or down. You have to have these on your face to actually use the functionality of the swiping feature or the double tap feature. So if you're trying to show someone, like I'm trying to show you guys, it will not work. So I'm gonna go ahead and put them on, and I'm gonna show you the swiping. All right. So as soon as I put them on, like I said, you're gonna hear a little beep, ding. So here is my phone. It's on pause right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and touch the logo, double tap it. Let's see if you can see that. And it starts playing. Down here, I don't know if you can see it, but it says SoundCore Frames. Now if I go from the back to the front, the next track, from the front to the back, there it is. The other side is volume. It is really sensitive. I don't mean sensitive that it'll just do it on its own. I mean sensitive like it's real responsive, I should say. So let's take that word out. It's real responsive. So there's the next track. Again, you see? Oh, it is really good. See, it went back. And it keeps going and going and going. Open surround, that pretty much gives you like a it sounds like you're in a concert, but with these SoundCore frames, as mentioned, when they're on you, there's nothing that, like the sound is just out in the environment. So nothing really bounces off back to your ear. So to me, I mean, the volume does go a little bit higher, but because the sound out and it doesn't bounce back, to me it doesn't sound really good. Do I sound
Loud
like
and clear.
do I sound echoey or anything like that?
No, you sound normal.
Or you sound normal. I mean, not too muffled, but it's pretty good.
I
Can you,
have my mask on. Is that better?
no, it sounds the same. It's probably just. I mean, I could hear you, but I'm at like. Hang on, let me put up the volume. Let me see. All right, volume is all the way up. Say something like, "Did you have lunch today?"
Did you have lunch today?
No, I'm asking you if you had lunch today.
Yeah, we had. There's a Cuban cook here, so we had Cuban food.
Oh, okay. All right, put it back to mid-level. I think mid-level is pretty okay for now. All right. So I don't sound muffled. I don't sound crackled or anything like that.
No, you sound normal.
All right. Cool. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, and there you have it. I did put the mic to the earpiece just so you can see how it sounds. In my opinion, the when it's full volume, it does sound like it's gonna a little bit distorted. And then I went back to mid volume, and I'm good because I'm here in my home. But if you're outside and you do mid volume, you're probably not gonna hear the person. But that is the mic test here with the SoundCore frames. Now for charging, that's when this little gizmo comes in. USB. So the way to charge these is you're gonna fold them. You have to fold them. And they're magnetic. One is gonna go there. The other one's gonna go there. And then obviously this plugs into your whatever wall charger you have. When they're charging, you're gonna see a green light, one there and one on the other side, indicating that charging is has commenced. And then when it's done charging, the green light will disappear just like it is now. So that pretty much sums up these new SoundCore frames. Personally, if it's going outside, using the sporty glasses or the aviator type, I wouldn't be using it so much, because if I am outside, the whole point of using the buds or the headphones is to eliminate that noise. Maybe if you go to the beach or something like that, it is subjective to the person, their environment, and what they prefer. If you are in the office, yeah, you can put in the blue light filter some of that light out from your computer in the office, and have a little bit of music playing. So if you like them, give give them a thumbs up. If you don't like them, still give me a thumbs up. It's really much appreciated. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next random video.